So you head out in the morning.
Yeah.
Hot.
So hot. Take it off.
It's too hot.
Oh, nice. Nice soup shirt.
Thanks.
Don't cut that out.
Say it to him.
That is different.
Although I like telling Will to edit things better.
But I don't edit anything.
Will, edit that out.
Will, leave that in.
Will, edit it out.
I'll leave that in.
Will,
Yeah.
Will,
And that's 3-1.
Will, edit it out.
Will, cut that out.
Will,
Cut that out.
Will.
Well, bring it back in.
Cut
Alright,
anything
are we-
racist that I say.
Yeah.
Were you ready to
Yeah.
come back?
I'm ready. You ready?
Cut that part out, actually.
Okay, so you leave at dawn. Hover bikes speeding across the flat pan of the desert. The survey team, of course, left by boat because that's the fastest way if you don't have hover bikes. But you all just speed across the land.
Yeah.
And so it takes you 3 days to get the length of the canyon.
Oh, that's enough.
It's a good chunk of distance.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm listening to Dan.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah, so it's a good chunk of distance. But you finally get up there. And you follow the maps and the markings that you made with Octavir. And you find the camp of the survey crew.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the place where they had set up. And it's in pretty good shape. Honestly, it's well ordered. You get there probably midday-ish.
Oh, I know what happened.
And things are, look like, well, why don't you go ahead and investigate a little bit?
Hey, let me roll an investigation check.
Sounds good.
Plus 10.
That's a lot.
Let me roll a did dwarves get mind controlled check.
Oh, plus 11. Pardon me.
Wow. You're good at this.
Let's talk about 25.
Okay. So,
I'm sure
It smells like mind control.
okay.
Let's see. I go. Oh, hey, donuts.
Yeah, so
Dwarven.
this camp has been used in the last 24 hours. Like, people slept here last night.
Great.
People are using it basically right now.
Great.
So it's well ordered. There, like, tools are set up, and there's like rations are locked away in a chest so the desert animals don't get at it. And
I'm trying to open it.
you know, beds are made, and like the place just seems really orderly.
Do I know what color
It's like a child lock.
Gavita is?
Color of dragon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zoctavir probably would have told you. He is
You'd be
a
like, you
brass
have to
dragon.
have people hold
Shoot.
Okay,
open
cool.
some for you.
Interesting. So it's been used in the last 24 hours.
Yeah. And it looks like it's in regular use. Like, it's not just like people stopped here 24 hours ago. It's like people had been sleeping.
So if we were to stake it out,
Yeah.
We would
People would
see
come back.
them.
yeah,
I think we should do that.
I vote we stake it out. Yeah.
Okay. So it does definitely look like there's been organized activity, and like let's see, all of the tracks that you can see sort of lead off in one direction. So that's probably the direction they'll come back from
Cool.
at day's end. So you're staking it out?
Yeah.
Can I maybe roll survival and find us a good stake spot? Would that be a good
Good steak spot. How about Outback?
Hey, Outback Steakhouse. Get your steak today.
We'll cut that out. Would survival be a
Okay.
good roll to get us a place to stake out?
Yeah, I think so.
How high are the stakes?
Depends on what I
I
roll.
can't
We've done this
reach
before.
him.
We've done this before.
What does an 18 get us?
Steaks are too
Pretty good.
high.
What are you looking for? What are your thoughts on what would be a good stakeout place?
Something with grass and bushes that's up higher. So are we in a canyon or on top of the canyon?
So this is up at the ridge, but the terrain is definitely like we could say that there's another ridge over there that you can get up on top of.
yeah, we go to the other ridge over there.
Okay, you get up on top of it.
Guys,
Ridge.
idea. When they come back, I'll turn into a bird and I'll go fly and hear what they're talking about.
You can turn into a
Sounds
bird.
like a good idea. Just don't get shot.
Are you?
I could turn you into a bird, but I'm not gonna. I want to be the bird.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When I was in the dojo, I wasn't actually shooting fire at all.
Just flapping.
Zach, have you heard?
What?
I'm gonna edit that.
Okay.
Well, that's just my idea.
Okay, so that's the plan. You all are going to hide up on this ridge, wait until the survey crew comes back.
I'm
Zach will
gonna
turn into a bird. Lindsey will turn into a bird
Yeah.
and swoop down and
I was
eavesdrop.
going to spend 1,000 gold on a spyglass, but I didn't. And now it's literally the one situation in this whole campaign it would have been useful.
Don't you guys have like far sea?
I got.
Horsey?
That's a language, but how about seeing far?
She didn't take the divination.
I didn't take Farsi today.
No.
So, dusk comes on the desert, right? It's hot out today, right? We're mid-July at this point.
Mm.
It is
What?
it is summer. It's like 130 in the sun. It is hot. So hopefully you find some shelter, a little bit of shade.
How about I do something about that?
Protection from
Can you
elements.
cast
Well, that
shade?
only
How
works
about I
on
turn
one
myself
person.
into a rock?
What?
I don't think polymorph works that way.
Clerics don't get polymorph.
I can merge with stone.
Ooh,
Well,
noble
that you can do that.
good.
I can
Good
go like I am a stone.
Or we're just like sweating to death and drinking from water skins and Vehya's just like
merge into a stone.
You merge into a stone object large enough to contain you.
You can't see through the stone.
nice work, Homer Simpson.
What a good spell.
Anyway, so you all like
I can also make food and water. I can make up to 30 gallons of water.
Wow.
so you all are well versed with the desert. You know what to do. You know how to say
Yeah, easy.
do deserty things. But it is like it's a long day of waiting and staking out. But around dusk, things start to get a little cooler, and you see coming from the direction that you saw the tracks going, a group of people coming back, and they're all smaller than you at least.
Dwarfs.
Looks like from this distance a crew of dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear just barely a faint, like on the horizon, a singing.
Yes.
We're not talking like hi ho, hi ho. We're talking.
You buried the I was about to be like, Dan, how many dwarves come back?
No, this is
30.
It honestly, it sounds like choral music, like the sort of thing you'd hear in a beautiful cathedral in Earl City.
Lovely.
Okay.
And the dwarves come back to camp and they busy themselves making dinner. They are quick about it and
I hear they like to throw plates around.
so are you doing your thing?
Bird time!
Okay. What kind of a bird are we talking here? Some sort of a desert bird.
Do you like flap your wings and just like hit everyone in the face?
Yeah.
How big of a bird?
I'm like, now Lindsey, make sure you don't.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not well versed in my desert birds. But how about a slightly?
He's a toucan.
I don't want to be like a vulture, something really big and obnoxious. I want to be more small and agile and inconspicuous.
How about a sparrow?
An egret.
Right, like a
No,
fish.
an egret's not a desert bird.
Crane,
A titmouse.
be a
I'm
falcon.
on it, you guys.
Any of those. Thank you,
Sure.
Will. Edit that in.
We'll edit that
Okay. So you're some sort of smaller, darty desert bird.
But I can still fly.
But you can still fly. Yeah, you can get distances.
So actually, I guess you don't really get hit in the face, but I still do that.
I feel like I definitely get hit.
Okay.
Okay.
With my hand.
Yeah.
Not even a wing.
You just go. Oh,
Yeah,
and then
I'm
you start really
gonna
straight.
chirp on over.
Okay.
See what's up. Is that singing
You,
still
like,
going on?
shrieks
Yeah, that's
into
it.
it.
I want to find the source of it.
So it's the source. Oh,
There's a bunch.
Yeah, I don't doubt that there's a bunch of birds in the desert.
I mean, do you want to be a parakeet?
No.
In the
Do you want to
Okay.
be a woodpecker?
Yes. Done.
Okay.
I'm a woodpecker.
That's strange. A woodpecker in a rocky desert.
Apparently.
they're all over the place. Like a woodpecker would
Okay.
live in a big
in a
cactus.
cactus.
I'm a cactus pecker.
Okay.
He's getting that juice.
Juice.
Okay, please.
Okay, so you swoop down, and the dwarves they keep on singing.
They're all singing.
Yeah, they're all singing,
Okay.
and they're just they're perfectly on time and perfect. Like not a single voice is out of key.
Oh man.
It's sort of an incredible thing, and moreover, they're making dinner and setting up camp for the night and doing everything all without seeming to talk to each other. They just sing.
They're singing and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Spooky. Okay. That's what's going on.
That is
Pretty
what's
good.
going on.
Doesn't affect me.
Nope,
Okay.
they don't seem to notice you or pay you any attention.
Okay.
Maybe one of them points up and is like, "Oh, there's a bird," but
Oh,
But so
Whatever.
they do talk, or they're pointing and not actually saying.
Yeah.
Do you poop at anyone?
No, I don't want them to get mad. Okay, I'm gonna fly back if they're
Okay.
not even talking. And
yeah, they're definitely not speaking Common or Dwarvish or anything.
all right.
Oh man.
I see one bird.
All their heads just turn like.
Okay. I have found out so much. The case is solved.
Really? What did you find out?
They're all hypnotized.
Great.
That's my interpretation, anyway.
If that's true, it confirms our worst fears. Gavid's already gotten a hold of them.
Yeah, they're all singing and not talking. They did notice me, though. They pointed at me, but they're not talking. They're just singing.
Vehya, is there any way you could free them from this affliction?
Or can you like make them not sing with some sort of silencing effect?
Here,
You and I can sneak in.
yeah.
Well, I
What?
could silence
Yeah,
them.
I can move at full
Well, I
speed.
haven't. No, I've taken my spells for the day.
No. Yeah.
Remember?
Here,
Are we on the day that this whole thing is happening?
Yes.
Then yes, I've taken my spells for the day. And
Yes.
I can't do that.
You don't have
But-
to spell magic?
Oh no, I didn't take that one today.
What?
No, I didn't take
and
that
just
one.
wax
Why?
for your ears.
Why?
Because they're singing.
It didn't affect me.
I know.
So
You just wanted them to... Never mind. I'll take it back.
I don't understand.
You're like, can you make them stop singing? And I was like, wax. Never mind.
Do you want me to go down there and put wax in their
Look at
ears?
it.
No, it doesn't seem.
Zach, he's... Okay.
Luther, I
It's
don't.
dropped.
Luther,
I let it go. It's too hot.
I don't
I don't think it's
understand.
contagious.
I don't think it's contagious either.
I don't
You-
think them singing is going to hypnotize us.
Yeah, I don't think that is
Oh,
going
this
to
is for the
happen.
dragon.
Yes.
Do you
Are-
think the
are you-
dragon is actually singing, or do you think it's telepathic?
I think the dragon is telepathic.
Then why would putting wax in our ears matter?
So you
I don't
hear
I think that's a
understand.
bad joke.
Are you holding it out? And Gnash goes, "Is it magic?"
No, it's wax. It's wax!
Why would you put
I've
wax
got
in your
wax
ears?
too. Can I add it to the pile? I'm just trying to help.
Anyways, I
Can we?
have.
They're gonna stick around all night, so we can just get.
I have remove curse, but it's one object or creature is free.
I don't know if you have
From all
mass
curses.
remove curse.
Oh, is this going to be like you remove them from the hive mind and they're like, no, I want to go back.
Well, I can only remove one.
wanna
so
sing.
if you want me to waste all of my spells on removing curses from these dwarves,
You remove a curse.
No, definitely not.
maybe one, maybe
Yeah, that's what I'm
One of
thinking.
them?
Just so we can talk
wait
to them.
one until one of them walks off somewhere to like go
Alright,
take
well-
a piss or something.
I'm going to go down there and have a talk with them.
Freaking piss! What?
Luther.
What? They're just dwarves. They can't be dangerous.
Yeah, but what if the dragon can see through them?
Well, then they'll know that I'm here. It's not going to be that big of a deal. They're going to know eventually anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna-
all of them.
I'm going to walk down the hill.
Okay.
And as I approach the camp, I'll like...
And you're going by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
This is the
they can
worst
see me from the
idea.
hill, though. So they know if I get in trouble.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll see it.
So I approach the
So
camp.
how far away is that?
Oh damn. Oh, the I'm kind of envisioning. Maybe it's like from here to literally my house, and we're at the same height differential. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like about a block away, but we're behind shrubs and up a canyon wall.
Yeah, okay. I think
And there's like an embankment maybe, so we could scramble down it like feet first and stuff, but it's not like a
Okay. So like if you had to get down there, it'd take you a few minutes.
just a few.
Okay.
Yeah, and they can shoot at you.
All right. So yeah, I'll walk up to the dwarves, and as I'm walking up, I'll wave my hand and go, "Hail, travelers, fellow dwarves."
Hail and well met.
Do they all say that at the same time?
No, just one of them.
Okay.
Wait, is he not singing anymore?
Yeah, he stops singing and says hello.
Good to see
You're not
you.
gonna be rude.
I'm a traveler wandering through this desert. I just was wondering if I could perhaps share your fire in camp for a little while.
Aye, a traveller is always welcome. Come sit by the fire.
It's very much
All right.
as a dwarf.
Well, excellent.
I like it.
Good dwarf voice.
Yeah. So I'll join the camp.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Yeah, they all the dwarves. The big bubbling pot of stew is just finishing up, and the dwarves ladle it out into bowls, and they've got, hard dwarven, crusty dwarven bread, and it just
Oh, they're all dancing.
What?
it's sort of hard to eat.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure how they do it, but the soup is good.
My gums aren't that great.
Yeah.
All right. So what's a group of dwarves doing, like you all doing in a place like this?
Well, that's a bit of a story, isn't it?
Oh, I've got time.
Well,
Survey here often.
Really, you should talk to Mr. Ironcliffe about that.
Oh, all right. Well, where is he?
He's sitting over there on the other side of the table, or the other side of the circle. And he's sort of this. He's not any bigger than the other dwarves, but he sort of stands taller. He's got that
lead dwarf look.
Yeah, he's got something about him. He wears flowing purple robes with green trim, and he's got a big staff. And the staff sort of does this at the top, and it's like inlaid with silver. It's a very beautiful piece of work. And of course, big braided beard and dwarf stuff.
Okay.
And I don't think we caught your name. What was it then?
Oh, my name is Luther.
Luther.
Mhm.
Hi, I'm Brock Ironcleft.
Nice to meet you, Brock.
It's a great pleasure, and his grip crushes your hand.
The Brock lobster.
I was wondering, what's a group of dwarves like you doing out here?
We were out here doing survey work.
Oh, really?
Some
survey work for who?
Well, it's our this fellow named Gavid. You see.
Oh, really?
He's a very wise fellow. He's the master of these lands, and the master of this canyon and the watershed that feeds into it. You see, and no one knows better than him how to preserve it and make sure that it's still around for subsequent generations. You know how it goes.
Wait, a man named Gavid owns this canyon?
No, not a man. And own isn't quite the right word, but overseas.
I see. I'm sorry. I seem to be kind of at a loss. The locals were telling me about how a representative from Earl actually owns these lands. I believe, what was his name? Zoctavir, yes.
The Ironclef sort of, he twitches, like he goes to a thing. Nah, I'm sorry, lad, I cannot. That name rings a bell, but I do not know no man with that name.
Oh, well, I'm just rather confused because on the one hand I've heard one thing from the locals and I'm hearing a different thing from you. That's all.
It was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah. Well, as far as...
We can't get a fourth one to stick.
We think he's going to get killed.
Well, as far as maintaining the land goes, no one out here is doing it except for Gavid.
See, the locals were telling me how Zoctavir actually plans to dam up the river.
Oh, that'd be a damn shame.
If
you'll pardon the
pun.
pun.
Yeah, I know you. Well, maybe, but if that's the case, then what were you out here surveying?
Well, we're not. Surveying. We're doing conservation work.
Oh, conservation.
Right.
I see.
Right now we're down. There's an inlet stream right over there. It's a side canyon, if you will. And you see this inlet stream. Well, it comes into the main canyon at a bit of an angle, and it's been eroding off this wall.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a tiny little fish, that spawns in the waters of the canyon, right there, right? Just below where that inlet stream comes in. And if that inlet stream cuts through that retaining wall, well, it'll be a disaster. That fish will probably go extinct. So now, you see, that's not a long-term, we're right now, what we're doing is we're shoring up the wall, and you see, that's not a long-term sustainable solution, but every once in a while, you've just got to do some direct, dire conservationism. You know how it is. Just a wee bit.
I believe I'm beginning to understand a few things. So this Gavid, were I to want to talk to him, where could I go to do so?
Oh, he appears when he's needed.
Really? It's interesting. I'm not familiar with workers who can't get in contact with their own employer.
Well, if we need him, he'll appear. It's never been an issue, you see.
Do you have a method of calling him?
If he ought to appear, he'll appear.
All right. See. Well, thanks, Brock. You've been very helpful. Good soup.
Yes,
by the way.
You'll stay the night, of course. I imagine, so Gavid tends to like to meet with travelers to this land. More often than not, he ends up recruiting them to the cause.
Oh, I actually have somewhere to be that I must head off soon.
Look, I gotta go.
The road is calling me. I have a journey to the west to complete.
Yeah, I really got some environmental destruction to do. Sorry, guys.
At night.
In the morning.
I gotta kill your boss in the morning, so...
Yeah, it's gonna be a no from me, Doug.
No, you should stay here. We've got an extra coat. You can meet Gavid in the morning. I'm sure he'll be here.
It's quite hard. Actually, with the desert sun itself,
to have it for breakfast.
I very much prefer traveling at night. You see, it's much cooler in the evening. But I thank you for your hospitality. You folks have a pleasant evening. And I set the bowl down and start to turn and walk away.
Brock's expression turns sour.
Guys, he's
Should not
getting away
leave.
okay.
I'm just walking. I'm out.
You must return.
I run. I'm running away.
Brock takes his staff and he slams it onto the ground. And around you, the ground erupts forth. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Woohoo!
Hey, did we see this?
Yeah, you all see this.
Whoa!
Now, how far away are we?
A couple of minutes.
That's going to be a 26.
Drinking.
Whoa! The ground was there and now it's there.
Dex saving throw to move up to your speed. What is your speed? 30 feet?
If I dash, it can be 90. 'cause
No,
I get my...
up to your speed.
Oh, okay. During So yeah, 30 feet.
Okay. It's rules of the spell.
So if it's the rules of the spell, then I should be going 90 feet per 6 seconds because that's how fast I can actually move.
Sure. The walls spring up much faster than that. Walls of stone, even.
Okay.
Anyway, text of the spell says you get a dex saving throw. If you pass, then you can move up to your speed to escape.
Oh. So I can move past the walls.
Well, except for there's rather a lot of walls.
Okay. Sure thing.
You might even say it's labyrinthine.
Oh. What the hell? What spell is this?
You are,
Oh no.
Create Shining?
So you find yourself,
The mazy wazy spell.
in, you feel like the ground is coming up underneath you and you vault over this wall and sort of run towards that one and jump and...
Maze. Maze is a different saving throw.
Dan, what do we see?
What do you see?
Well, we can see
You
the
see-
maze. We just shout at him how to get out because we can see down into it.
Out of the, anyway, out of the desert sands...
Right, no,
So you're watching this, you see James's character start to sprint away, and out of the desert sands erupts
Yep.
this labyrinth. You can sort of see down
Okay.
into it.
So it is
It's not, honestly, it's not a very big labyrinth.
That is a hell of a labyrinth. A hell of a spell, though. Okay, cool.
It's maybe
Well, it is a dragon.
2 or 3 layers deep.
Let's be honest,
But,
Dan,
like-
this is children's highlights at best.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
No, less than that. Even.
Yeah, oh, okay, alright.
I know that reference. I read highlights.
Someone went to
They always had it at the doctor.
Someone went to a doctor's
Or
office.
great clips.
Okay, so
It's not funny. I'm sorry.
the rest of you, the 3 of you, see Brock. You can't hear him from this distance, but he gestures into the maze. There's an opening there, and the dwarves around him rush into it. And then he, let's see, what else does he do? I think we'll call it, or he's doing some sort of ritualistic casting thing with his staff. He's waving it around and a pale green light emanates from it.
Don't hurt him.
Luther, you find yourself you've tried to escape, and you passed your saving throw, but there wasn't, he intentionally made it big enough that you wouldn't be able to get out.
Okay, alright. Sure thing.
I should have just not made you make it.
Okay.
Sorry for taking away your player agency.
It's alright.
Anyway, so you find yourself in something of a dead end. You're surrounded on
Ha!
3 sides by walls of stone that reach 10 feet into the air.
And one side by a wall of doors.
How smooth are these walls of stone?
They're completely sheer. It would be some work. You could get yourself into a corner and do some sort of weird wall jumping thing if you really wanted to give that a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with my
Parkour.
acrobatics skill, that actually could be helpful. Could we do? I'm gonna triangle jump out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, hardcore parkour.
Hardcore parkour.
Okay, here we go.
That's
That's
funny
gonna be a
joke.
21.
From the funny show.
21. Okay. Yeah, you're able
It is a
to
funny show.
sort of bounce back and
Okay.
forth and do acrobatic key things and lift yourself up. Honestly, a 10-foot wall, you could almost just jump really high and
Grab it.
grab it.
I can kick off the other wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're able to get it working.
Yeah.
And so you poke your head up and you see that it's not as bad as you thought. So the labyrinth looks about like this.
Oh.
Maybe with another layer on it. So it's not like you're sort of like you ended up here.
Put that out.
So how fast could I catch up in my eagle form, giant eagle form, going 80 feet around?
80 feet around. So 80 feet around is your fly speed?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're dashing, you're going double that.
Yeah.
So
Dashing.
160 feet around. And we'll say
Dashing through the air.
it's 1,000
Giant
feet.
eagle.
Right, that's about a football field. That's probably close enough to be relevant, but far enough to be good enough.
To get Luther killed.
The Eagles.
I'm running along the top wall of this thing until I see an opening. Cause can I see the eagle? Can I see the eagle coming for me?
Oh, well, no, I don't want to scree. Even
Okay.
though it's badass, they'll see me coming.
All right.
All right, go ahead and roll.
So I'm running on the top of this thing to try to get out.
Okay, so it looks like you're going to have to sort of spiral your way around here.
Is there any way I could skip some of the steps by jumping over?
It'd be a 10-foot jump, and you have to land on a 3-inch wide section of wall on the other side.
Well, I mean, technically,
So it'd be a heck of a thing.
would it? All right.
That's a pretty impressive. Like it'd be like, okay, I can get a running jump if I go this way, but then I'm gonna like have to like stand on this thing and like catch my balance and like wobble and just be there.
Yeah. I think with my acrobatics, I'm gonna be competent enough to do that.
All right,
Give it a shot, kid.
Okay.
tab suspended.
And we run and we jump with acrobatics. He gets a 17.
17. Well, you make it the distance, and you even get your feet on the far side,
Is he going the distance?
and
Bye now.
you do not stick the landing.
What?
You wobble. This is not easy stuff.
I guess the walls.
This
are
is
made
like
of gelatin.
superhuman shit.
All right.
No, you're like,
I know.
come on, James.
All right. So I jump. I don't stick the landing. So what happens?
Well, do you fall forwards or backwards?
Is there any way I could know that falling forwards would put me outside
Yeah,
of this whole
you
maze
just-
complex?
You know what? It won't.
It won't. Would falling backwards put me out of the whole maze? I'm
That
gonna.
doesn't make any sense.
You always okay. It's a good idea. Good idea, kids, in life and in business to always fail forwards. So I'm gonna fall forwards.
Okay, you fall forwards.
Yeah.
So you tumble to the ground. Go ahead and make another acrobatics check to avoid falling damage.
Yeah, 28,
Yeah. Okay.
29.
That might even be enough to land on your feet.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you land on your feet.
I in the night. Okay, cool.
I am Catman.
Okay.
Seem to minutes.
So what's around me?
It seems
So
to-
you see the same stone walls that you saw before, going left and right,
Okay.
and on the one side it turns a corner, going back behind you. On the other side it turns a corner going forward.
I'm going back up.
Going back up.
Yep.
Up the side.
Yep.
Okay.
Key up.
So at this point we should probably, I guess, we should get into an initiative order at this point.
Okay.
Because
Uh-oh.
Brock at least is going to do things, and he's got his minions running through the maze at this point.
Cool.
So
Do you want Zach to roll initiative as well?
Yeah, go ahead. And are the rest of you charging down the hill, or like what's
yeah,
going on?
I'm
here?
charging downhill.
I got a 19 on initiative.
Okay.
Sure,
I have like a
19, you say.
travel ration in my mouth. Like, oh, God damn it.
I got. Oh, it's the same. I got a 6.
Got a 6. Okay. And then the two of you are charging down the hill, and we'll insert you into the initiative order.
Charging down the through.
Okay. So Luther, you are first.
Cool.
I guess I should roll for them. Yep. Okay, they're last. Lindsey. And last but not least is the dwarves.
Is there any way I could know or tell Dan if they know where I am in the maze at this point? Have I successfully avoided them enough?
You have been frantically paying attention to your own feet and
Not them.
have
Okay.
not taken a moment to look for, like, you don't even know if there are dwarves in this maze yet.
I'm going. So it's my turn.
Yes, it's
okay.
your turn.
I'm going to jump up onto the wall.
Okay.
How high are the walls? 10 feet.
10 feet.
Okay, so I still have some movement speed left. Do I need to make another acrobatics check?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Plenty.
Yeah, that's gonna be like
Okay.
27.
You vault up onto the top of the next wall, and wobble a bit, but keep your balance.
Okay. Sweet. So I'm up there. Can I see? I can see the hill that the camp is on, right?
Yes, you can.
So I'm gonna start hopping along the maze, still just running towards that. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash and my movement and my action to dash.
Okay. Cool. So you're able to get a good distance. You think you're probably 3/4 of the way out. Like early next round, you'll just totally get out.
Okay.
Okay. So now, let's see. Do you like ever Daedalic backwards?
If I can do it if I'm confident that I can jump across this maze thing without having to worry about it, then yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you see behind you, Brock, the dwarven geomancer, has given himself sort of a pillar of stone to stand upon, so he can look down on you and get that vantage point. And you see him waving his staff, and he does that. And beneath you, the wall crumbles.
Oh.
It sinks, and it reaches the ground, and it keeps sinking. You are
I'm gonna elf it down.
elfing it down?
Yeah, so like the wall's gonna be like crumbling around me, and I'm gonna see the blocks that are crumbling, and as they're crumbling, I'm jumping off of them.
Okay. It's like a pretty big area. So first of all, you're like out of your turn right now.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a big enough area that you're like, and you're thrown off balance enough, you're not able to get out of it.
Cool.
And you land in 4 feet deep of thick, soupy mud.
Oh.
So first of all, it's a big splash and you're disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, you move at quarter speed. And on your turn, you will make or actually, go ahead and make a strength saving throw right now.
Oh boy. 13.
13. You're restrained.
Oh, that's not fun. So it's like quicksand then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So those of you who are watching see this happen. See several of the walls near the outside of this maze collapse and Luther sink down into them. Lindsey, you are up next.
I'm flying to him.
Okay. We'll say, for the sake of things, so like the time that you spent trying to get up on this wall, it was enough for you to get enough of the way there that this turn you can sort of get around to that area.
Okay, I want to try and pull him out.
Okay, so you swoop down. Luther, a giant eagle that I don't think you've ever seen before.
Yeah. No.
You haven't. This is my second time doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, giant, like a desert eagle, swoops out of the night and attempts to grab you by the arms.
Yeah.
I mean, considering I just went in as a different bird, you could probably pretty easily infer that this is me
Does the
again.
bird goes,
I can't talk.
no, you winked at him.
Yeah, I can wink.
Can you wink?
Yeah.
Wink, like Vigor said, like,
Should I make an insight check, Dan? You want me to get around metagaming that way? Or?
No, I think that's
bird-
like
bird-
the fact that you saw
Not many
him
birds wink.
Yeah, well, and you transformed him, like you saw him transform into a bird earlier.
Yeah.
No,
I think you
I'm
can
like,
figure it out.
wait a minute. I remember what these feathers feel like. Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Deliver me!
Does it hit you in the face again? Is that why?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a strength check, Lindsey.
Cool. It has 16 strength.
16 strength.
5.
So it's gonna be at plus.
I got
You are
3.
stuck fast.
Okay.
I'm not rolling too great tonight.
Okay.
Okay. So Lindsey, you're not able to pull him out. What is your plan? Are you gonna go land on something? Are you gonna hover or?
I mean, I could try again next round, right?
Yeah.
Then,
Don't get hit by a dwarven crossbow.
yeah, I'm gonna try and have that happen.
Okay.
But crossbows have a pretty far range. I don't think I could outfly it this round.
I could hit them with guiding bolts from above. As opposed
Blind
to
'em.
instead of going down there.
Blind any archers.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do that too.
So you hear distantly the troop of dwarven boots in this labyrinth, but you don't see them yet.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, Luther.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely were able to outpace them a good chunk.
I'm going to try to pull myself
Okay.
out of the mud.
Okay.
Nice. Can I
Roll
give
strength
him-
with advantage.
Yeah.
Because you've got the help from Lindsey to unstick yourself.
Please.
17.
There you go. Okay, so that is plenty. You're able to unstick yourself, and it will be so you'll have advantage when you're trying to pick him up.
To fly him away, yeah.
Yeah, to fly him away. And for now, you can move at quarter speed.
Sweet.
and you are no longer restrained.
Cool.
Cool.
Ah.
So that's your action to try and unstick yourself.
All right. Yeah. I'm going to. When I was on top of the maze, could I see a way out from here?
Yeah. So over the next wall will be out. You're almost there.
Do I think I can jump up on top of the maze with the mud? Like,
It would be
Yeah,
hard.
see, I hope
Okay.
something that size could carry a person.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
I might as well try. Let me try to
Oh,
jump out on top of
Those
this
are
wall.
skinny.
So it's,
So-
I mean, it's probably 20 feet away at this point, right? Like, remember you're moving quarter speed.
Well, the walls are 10 feet high, right?
Yeah.
But it's 20
So
feet.
so you got to get there.
Oh, okay, I see.
So basically,
Okay.
basically you're just stuck in the mud and there's nowhere useful you can move. But you could move towards
Well-
that outer wall and set yourself up for next transaction.
If I move at quarter speed, I can still get there because it'll divide everything into a quarter of 30, which is like 6 feet. No.
Yeah.
Like 8 feet.
Yeah, like 8 feet.
7 feet.
Okay.
But if that's the case, I get 7 3 times because I can dash.
No, you've already used
No,
your
you don't use an
action.
action, so I get 7 twice. So I can move 14 feet. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you get halfway. Or you're most, we'll
Math.
say you're there.
Okay.
You're at the base of the wall when this round ends.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So you hear some sort of like faint chanting in Dwarvish coming from behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear a coming from out of the mud behind you.
Perfect.
And if you turn around or cast a glance over your shoulder, you see two, not one but two, rock elementals, or earth elementals, erupt up out of the mud.
Okay.
And they come towards you. So we'll roll initiative for them, I suppose.
Okay.
I got shit. They rolled lower than my dwarves.
This would have been good to take that elemental spell.
Smell-elemental. Ooh,
Okay, Lindsey,
pungent.
you are these
Deliver
two
me!
elementals are erupting out of the mud.
Okay.
You immediately it is very obvious what these things are.
Yeah.
They're probably 10 to 12 feet tall.
Yikes.
And just these big, like massive, rocky creatures.
We gotta get out of here.
Yep.
I'll try to fly him away.
Okay.
Fly me to the maze. I got a 17.
17. Okay. We'll say that's enough. You can pick up Luther.
This die is not working. Wow.
And two big flaps of your wings, and you're up over the walls and away into the night.
Yes.
I fly towards these folks who are coming down and I scream.
Okay.
And hopefully they see me carrying the boy.
Okay.
Do we see the boy?
The boy.
So if we get back to camp,
Mhm.
okay. So if we get back to camp, Luther like collapses and goes, "Thank you, Lindsey."
I told you that was a bad idea.
Well, at least we know they're completely compelled now.
Oh yeah. I mean, I knew that as soon as I went there. When they were all singing.
They
They went
seem to
to
think that it's Gavid who has given them the instruction to survey this
Mm.
land,
So-
not Zoctavir.
Right.
It probably his hold over them probably won't end until we can actually find the dragon and defeat it.
Right.
What are Gavid's goals?
I have no idea. The dwarves seem to think it's something to do with conservation.
That's probably what he
Are they
wants
still
them
coming
to
this way,
say.
Dan?
What?
Are they still coming this way? Or going anywhere?
I mean, we're
They. What would they do about that?
That's what Gnash is concerned with right now.
Yeah, you know what? I think the dwarves start charging up the hill, but they got those stumpy little legs, you know.
So they followed us?
Yeah, they're following you.
Oh, if they're following us, then
Why don't we just
I
like
don't
cause
wanna-
like a rock slide?
Yes.
Okay.
Oghead?
I mean, we could
mean,
kill them all.
I don't know.
I
how
got
to
cone
do
of
that.
cold and fireballs, and they're so. I could just go fireball, fireball,
I don't really want
fireball.
to kill them though, because they're not doing this of their own free will.
Yeah, that's true. Shouldn't do that.
Fine, we kill all of them except one.
No, we don't kill
Remove
them.
curse on one of them so that we can then know their plan.
Don't-
Then we kill him.
Don't kill any. No, don't kill any of them.
Then what
Okay.
do you do to a enemy? If not kill
Do you
one of them?
love him?
I mean, we'll have. It's like we have to run then.
Look, we could run. We could fire a warning. That's not going to work. They're compelled. Yes, we
A
should
warning
run.
fireball.
I vote we should run.
Hover bikes.
Hover bikes.
There you go.
Now, we could hover bike, or I could turn into a T-Rex, and you can all ride me.
What? What?
Well,
What?
that's basically where we started with giant riding lizards.
How can you
right?
turn into a T-Rex?
It's a challenge rating 8
Yeah.
beast.
It's full circle.
And it's huge. So you can all definitely get
I
on.
really
I
like
hope you,
that
I hope you
idea.
bought that new book.
Yeah, could I like...
that new 5e book that has the dino stats in it?
Oh yeah, Xanathar. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, because I could give them out. I could give a Bistro Roy and get. No, they're compelled. We should just ride the bikes away.
Okay,
But it'd be cool.
I was gonna be like, what's the land speed of a Tyrannosaurus Rex? But okay,
It is 50 feet.
good.
But our bikes are probably much faster.
Yeah,
Let's
definitely.
bike away.
Okay,
See you, dwarf bitches.
off into the moonlit
That's
desert.
my combat.
Leaving those dwarves far behind. Not even a contest.
Yeah.
Good escape sequence.
So I think we probably pull over a few quarter mile away,
Yeah, sure.
and we can get off and like, all right. So we have to find where Gavid is. They said that he appears when he's needed.
Sounds like Gavid might find us.
Yeah.
Well, then we gotta be ready for that.
Maybe we should go. Oh, I'm gonna put the dam up
No,
right here.
No.
Do we remember the general direction those dwarves were going off each morning? Because that is probably a good starting point.
That's true.
Was it
Yeah.
your wizard where you took that magic hut?
Yep.
Okay, so we don't have
We
the magic
cannot
hut.
do magic hut.
Wait,
Leoman's tiny hut
Tiny
is not
hut,
the
that's
ability
right.
for. That is a great ability. I love that spell.
It's a good spell.
No huts
I
here.
want to make a
Princess
series of
Tiny
make
Hut.
like a Airbnb of Leoman's tiny
what are
hut.
this dude's names?
Oh, Sergeant Hatred.
But no, I cannot do that.
The
What are we needing to do? What is our plan here? Are we going
We
to?
gotta hide so the dragon doesn't come and eat us.
We should follow where the dwarves go every morning,
Oh.
and then see. If
I can do that.
Okay.
I can
Yeah.
turn into so many different birds.
Except I feel like it's not a good idea if we just go alone. Just one of us goes alone. Yeah.
Gondolo.
Gondolo!
I say we rest for the night and then make our way back there, and stealthily follow them wherever they go.
I'm not stealthy.
You can turn into a bird though.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll jump the canyon.
Yeah, I'm not stealthy at all either.
It's fine.
Yeah, melt into stone. We'll carry you in.
Yeah. It turned to melt into a rock.
Guys,
What-
what's going on? I can't see anything.
What's that supposed to do? Does it just make you impervious to
You hide.
various things?
Yeah, and,
Okay.
and unless someone like takes a pickaxe to you, I don't know.
It's a great spell.
It's very situational.
The
Can you use that to work through the walls of the maze?
the number one cheaty thing you do is you can get into castles and fortresses with it very easily. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So we know. Do we have a general idea of when they leave in the morning?
You have no idea. You've only seen them tonight. It's probably like
Okay.
guessing that these are like enthralled laborers. It's probably pretty early in the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I vote we get some rest and then we wake up in the morning and follow them, like early on. Like we wake up early and get back there.
Here I go working again.
And if they leave before we get there, people can track them.
Yeah, based on what you saw this afternoon, it's not going to be hard to track them.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
All right, you're up early, and you head back towards where they are.
People can re-prepare their spells if they wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Re-prepare. I just have the same ones.
Okay.
But I get those
What
slots
else
back.
do you want?
Well, you have remove curse. I'm
Do you want me
wondering.
to take?
If
Do you want me to take?
I'm wondering if the spell would work. I don't
Dispel
know.
magic. Dispel a magic effect on a creature or an object. Sounds like it.
You-
Sounds like they both would work.
You usually have to make a check if it's a high level spell, but
Well,
Which one?
both my remove curse and dispel magic are level 3.
I mean it's up to you. If you want to take it, take it. It might not even be useful.
It's up to you.
I mean, I'd have
Just
to take
trust
some. I'd have
yourself.
to get rid of something else.
Ah.
So find traps. We don't need that.
Yeah, I would say get rid of fine traps.
I don't know.
Damn's
I
a
thought
trap.
I was. You were saying dragon, and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be like a dragon dungeon and a dragon lair, and it's gonna have traps. But this is a different type of trap.
I mean, we might hit one of those, but we don't know yet. They are geomancers.
I'll be walking on eggshells until I do.
Eggshells.
Leave me alone.
Did you make that name up?
I didn't. That was Dan.
Okay. Peter always makes names.
I took up some
Or
enhance ability
It's so easy to
spells
twist them.
for you guys.
Oh, cool.
What? You took what?
I took some spells that will enhance your abilities.
Wow. Like what?
Like enhance ability.
What the
Like
freaking freak is that?
like make the barbarian dangerous
One
when he's
plus one
raging.
save.
Yeah, it's what all the
Spell
bears
keeps
take and
advantage
stuff.
on
Actually,
checks
it's not that
for
great because
stat.
it just does what you can already do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What if I do?
That's not that great.
So,
Well, what would you take then?
so we can follow them back.
I don't know.
Are they there when we get there early in the morning?
Yes, they have not left yet. They are breaking camp, eating breakfast, and singing.
Always
Do I
with
know what
the
song they're singing? Can I make a history check to see if I'm
Sure,
aware?
go for it.
Okay. It's a lot. Hold on. Plus 7. 25.
Yeah, so the tune is old. Old. The sort of thing that, like, has a variant in the folk songs of most cultures. Like, it goes that far back.
Okay.
And they're definitely singing in Dwarvish. And that's about all you're able to pick up.
Gotcha.
Unless you know Dwarvish.
Well, Dan, let me tell you, I know a variety of languages.
I like to mine. I
know Dwarfish.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're singing about, like...
Oh yeah, you could have told me this yesterday.
Wow. It's sort of the same themes as yesterday. It's like the glory of nature and the...
Rocks are great.
Like the will of what will happen, like what will be, and our cause is to guide it.
These guys sound pretty reasonable. We should leave. I like what they're saying.
We're
yeah,
not
it
leaving
sounded
until-
like they were doing a conservation project too. To be honest, this damn thing sounds like kind of bad.
We're
Yeah, I
not
mean,
leaving
does it
until we
sou-
kill the dragon.
It sounds like the dragon's helping the area.
We're
Yeah.
not leaving until we kill the dragon.
But what if we're killing a
Hey,
good
what
guy?
if your people were actually causing problems?
Look, my family caused problems to begin with, but we definitely don't deserve the punishment we're still taking. We're dying because of this. We're going insane because of this. It's not right.
Have you tried just letting it go?
Let it
No.
go.
Because if I do, I'll go insane.
No. Okay.
What if you just didn't though?
I was like,
What if
this
you
is-
just decided you
Yeah.
would?
What if this is just something?
What if you
need
just
to-
stop being depressed?
No, I'm just
Yeah.
no. I'm wondering like if this is like something that you can like overcome without killing this dragon.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a curse. Curses, you can't just go, no thank you. I was being sarcastic, Vehya.
Okay, so they're singing. So we stake it out and watch until they leave.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they troop off in the same direction that you were pretty sure they went yesterday.
Okay.
And they've got picks and they're carrying supplies. They've got some sledges. You know, some of them are pulling sledges. And
We wanna rock.
Brock is at the front of the column, and they head off down, following the route.
Okay. We should follow them.
Yeah.
Let's follow the boys.
Okay. So they take a sort of a winding route through the desert, and they end up down, going, like they said last night, into the side canyon. And they disappear down into the earth. Sort of a narrow chute that drops into the bottom of the canyon.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
You keep following them?
Yeah. Yes. This narrow chute, do I think it's dangerous to descend?
No, it should be safe. I mean, they were able to take their big, heavy sledges with working building supplies on them. So.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Sure. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you walk down to the floor of the canyon. You see the dwarves just sort of pull around the corner in front of you. And as you follow them to the canyon, it winds and it ends up getting back out to the big, like the main canyon that goes through here. And you see, you know, you're still probably a couple hundred yards off, like far enough away that you can be stealthy and hide behind stuff. But you see they are in fact working. They've got some scaffolding up against the wall of this canyon. Brock has climbed to the summit of the scaffolding and he's waving his staff around and doing geomancer things. And the rest of them are rushing around, busy as bees, hauling stuff and working with shovels and pickaxes. And some of them have their shirts off and their sweat just glistens in the sunshine. And
Nice.
it's a little homoerotic. And
Looking good, bro. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. I turn to my comrades and I say, "My God, they're killing a mountain."
Yes,
Well,
Gnash. Yes, they are.
Do you think you could kill them all?
What do I think they're doing?
Yes. What? Yeah, that's what I want to know.
So it seems like they're trying to shore up the cliff. Like it looks like it's had some pretty serious erosion damage. It's pretty
Yeah,
well
they're
undercut.
actually doing conservation.
What a bunch of shitheads.
They're interfering with nature.
By helping.
So you're telling me you want to kill this
You probably
dragon
would really like this, actually.
so that these people can stop saving the earth and we can help a corrupt wizard?
These people aren't doing this of their own free will. They are being manipulated.
Like we're being
Sound-
manipulated.
Sounds like
We
you're being
chose-
manipulated by a curse.
We chose to come out on this venture. They did not. I don't see how that's good in any
I
capacity.
think that makes them better than us.
It doesn't make them better than us at all.
I don't feel good about killing
They
people.
were-
Yeah, they don't have a
sh-
choice in what they're doing, and we had a choice in what we're doing, and we're doing the wrong thing.
That makes us. They were in our shoes.
Just because we're us doesn't make us better than them.
They were in our shoes until not so long ago. Oh.
Yeah, and they've been enlightened.
Look, we could just go back and tell them.
Aren't you supposed to be all about like consuming and gathering more power? Wouldn't this be like against the tenets of your beliefs, Vehya?
Not necessarily. This dragon's doing a great job of that, actually.
Well, so you actually see the idea of the like adding like water conservation works and irrigation and power generation. Like that's all clear improvements to the land.
Mm-hmm.
So there's. I feel I don't want to tell you how to play your character, but I do just want to make it clear that there are multiple sides to this. It's not.
No, I get it. I get it. I think that... So my whole thing is that I think that Zoctavir is...
A big meanie.
No, I clearly think that he's using us, and I think he has nefarious purposes.
That's why we
And
gotta be charging him more.
yeah,
Make it
so
hurt.
I am skeptical of him. I'm skeptical of a lot of things, and I tend to play devil's advocate in situations, whether or not I truly believe what is going on.
All right. So they're shoring up this cliff.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, guys, I don't really know what to do here.
Um,
Can anybody think of any way of calling the dragon?
Weren't we trying to
A large explosion?
free them all?
Create a natural disaster.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, cause a rock slide. All their work to be on.
it is trying to do conservation, so if it needs to conserve
I can
more.
do a glyph of warding, as I tend to do, and make it explode. Rocks fall down on all of them.
Yeah,
They
but-
lose contact to all of their ties or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill the dwarves.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes when you make a large explosion, people die.
Well, we'll just do it away
Are
from
we
the dwarves.
able to grab, maybe separate one of them and then
Exactly.
interrogate and see if they know what happened at all, or if
That's what I wanted to do originally.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. We will have to break them of their
Wait till one goes to the
Curse.
bathroom.
Oh, I have an idea.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Get him while he's taking a
yeah,
squat.
they all pee at the same time. Just looking
I have an idea. I have an idea.
They hold hands.
Synchronicity.
I will
They
turn.
sing.
I will turn into a camel and walk on by and be like,
Wait, how many things can you turn into?
I got the whole list here, baby. All the beasts.
And where to find
Can you turn into a crab?
Yeah, but I'm not here. No, so I can turn into a camel and they're gonna be like, "Hey, what's with the camel?" And one of them will come check me out, and then we jump him.
Why don't we just...
It could be.
Lindsey, I gotta say, it's a pretty bad idea.
There are a couple of problems. What if more than one of them comes?
Well, I can outrun them. I'm a camel.
Just wait till one of them goes to the bathroom.
Exactly. That is a good idea.
I can outrun them. I'm a camel.
Just wait till one goes to the bathroom.
I think we both know that with those two humps, you couldn't get anywhere.
Actually, camels have a 50-foot movement speed. No, the bathroom's a great idea.
Okay.
What?
So it doesn't take too
I
long.
have diabetes. All right.
Too much pie.
What?
Yeah, too much pie. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so it doesn't take too long before...
Something to bring up?
before your plan starts to go into motion, right? One of them sort of wanders off, and
We're about to get into some serious whiz biz.
yeah. So he's wandering back towards you.
As in peeing.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight it. We're gonna fight a guy while he's peeing.
Good.
Anyways, okay.
And he
Is
sort
that a
of like
ranged
rounds a
attack?
corner in the canyon, then unzips his fly and
They have flies in this? Okay, cool. All right.
or unbutton, whatever.
They
does
definitely have
whatever
fun.
dwarves do. It's like high tech dwarven metallurgy.
Have I gotten any sort of like vibe off of what has been cast on him? Is it a curse?
You would have to use Arcana.
Give me an Arcana.
Oh, you know I.
You're not a wizard. Stop trying to know the magic. No, you can try. Go. Uh-oh.
I don't know the
Yeah, no
magic.
idea.
Look, remove curse only works on curses. Dispel magic.
Dispel any magical effect on a creature.
I don't
I will try that.
know anything about curses because I'm
Get
a barbarian.
him. Get him.
Alright, so let's see. I have to.
Well, if it's a 3rd level or lower spell, it automatically happens. Otherwise, you gotta beat the DC.
And
yeah,
the DC
third
equals
level
10.
lower, it happens.
Plus the spell
I do
level.
it.
DC.
You're just gonna make a wisdom check if the spell's level that they're enchanted by is higher than 3rd level.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Wisdom check.
He's done.
Wait, is it wisdom or what's your
I
spell?
think it's just a.
That's plenty.
She got it.
Okay, cool.
Plus
yeah, that's
9.
19. Okay.
Plus 9.
Yeah, I'm very wise.
No. Just your wisdom modifier.
That'd be plus 4. I mean, plus 5.
Okay.
21.
Still pretty good.
Still pretty good.
When I win.
Okay.
Very good.
So describe how this goes down. Like, do you just like reach up behind him and grab him as he's pissing?
Well, Dispel Magic has a range of 30 feet, so you could dispel it first, and then we could walk out and kind of, like, close him in away from the group. Because he's, like, a ways away, right? We could, like, walk out and close him in and be like, all right, don't freak out. You've just been freed from mind control.
Pull your pants up.
Yeah, pull your pants up.
We'll close our eyes.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
So you
Look at my...
your spell goes off and you feel like you cut some connection, right? You freed him from this somehow. He sort of reels and like spins and stumbles and falls to the ground.
my
And he
willy's
sort of
out.
lies on his
My
side,
mom and
whimpering a
daddy.
little bit.
Well, I mean, like, he's, like, been mind controlled for days, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's passed out.
No.
No.
He's just.
He's just
He's
sort of
freaking
curls
out,
up.
man.
He's freaking out a little bit.
Okay.
He's crying a little.
So.
Make him happy.
I didn't
spell.
take that spell.
No!
So I kneel down and I tell him, up you go, and I have him sit and I have him drink water.
Okay. He gets 2 sips down and then he pukes all over you.
Gross. I use
Makes
prestidigitation
sense.
to
But then
clean
he
you
feels
up.
He's been working really, really hard for a while, so he probably has not been taking great care of himself, to be honest.
Well, actually, he looks really
Pretty good.
pretty all right. Like, you don't see any... It's not like he's, like, covered in blisters and boils or his skin is falling off or something like that. Like,
This dragon only works them as long as they should be.
I mean, he seems to be in... Yeah, he seems to be in pretty good condition.
I mean, when you damage the working class, everything else kind of falls apart.
It's true!